No, you're right.
But tell people what happened.
Man, I was about to spar. Before I was about to spar Tank, he was sparring this big boy.
A heavyweight.
Heavyweight boy. And Tank hit that nigga. He hit him so hard that he was on the top of the rope just like this. I'm like, I thought he died. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he really...
Nice, clean, crispy shots, like the first fight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't speak on what I seen, but the fight will.
Listen, be quiet. Listen. He's swinging for the fences.
Something has shifted in Gervonta Davis, and it's not subtle. With the August 16th rematch against Lamont Roach on the horizon, Tank has entered a different zone. Trainers, teammates, and insiders all say the same thing. He's locked in like never before.
Oh, that's the hook.
Look like you're playing pool with a short stick.
Ball in between him.
Ball in between him, girl. Punch when he punch, girl. Punch when he punch. Punch when he punch. Yep. They ain't stopped firing. We slowed down. Now we're gonna commence firing again. That's what we do. We reload and come back. Yeah, you ain't gotta get close, Tank, because we know you're scared to get close. Get close, Tank. Keep rolling, girl. All the way down the road. Come to me, baby. Get low.
In a recent sparring session behind closed doors, Tank reportedly overwhelmed a partner modeled after Roach's style. It didn't take long. One knockdown in the first round, and another partner couldn't survive past round 4.
Catch the rim, baby. Dance with this shit.
Trainer Calvin Ford summed it up. He's not playing. He's preparing like a man who tasted doubt and hated it. Assistant coach Kenny Ellis was even more blunt. I've seen every camp, this one. He's got fire in his eyes.
The winner, they sparred a few times. Tank got the best of the sparring. They just bigger and stronger now, you know? Older.
It's some word out there that Lamont say, you know, he got some film that don't make Tank look too good. What could that? How could that affect, you know, the outcome on December 14th?
Shit, man. Tank last 4 or 5 opponents all had film like about how they beat. That's a real good fight. I would love to see that. That's a scrappy. That'll be a scrappy fight.
Hey, give me how you compare the styles.
I got shushu boxing a little bit more than.
Gone are the chains, the antics, and the social media noise. Tank shaved his head, trimmed the circle. He's in the gym with one purpose: destroy the man who stole his perfect record.
Now, we spoke to Roach earlier. today at the open workout. You know, we've seen you both go back and forth online, and he was saying, you know, Tank likes to troll people, you know, especially going into a fight. And he's like, I like to troll back. What is he in for this Saturday night?
I rule the weekend. I rule the weekend for sure. He just doing what he have to do, trying to psych himself out for the fight and things like that. But come off the fridge, it's all about skill versus skill. And who had the better skill that night is going to be the victorious person.
Now, in 30 fights, you've had 28 knockouts. What is that like? 94% knockout percentage. What's that like for you when you sleep a guy, knock him out? And, you know, many consider you the biggest, hardest puncher, you know, in all of boxing in regards to work class and how you consistently are just knocking guys out. What's that feeling like when you do?
It actually feel like a home run, like when someone hit the bat and it just right on the target and it go far. It's just like that. So that's how I feel when you actually hit somebody on the butt and you know that you catch them real good. So that's how I feel for me.
Now, going into this fight against...
He's a good fighter. Like the fans talk about him being a good fighter. Tank, all these fans love Tank. So when they see me fight them guys, they ain't gonna have no choice.
He was literally like this the whole fight trying to... All right, in your mind, is there a fighter that'll make you go, that pull out everything that's in your utility belt? Because you don't get credit for your body work. And that's, to me, that might be the, outside of your defense, that might be the best part of your game. Like the little subtle touches to the body.
You know, the Ring Magazine rankings did come out, and we know your accolades, we know what you've done. You know, Keyshawn's made a lot of noise recently, and that's your boy, but what do you think about him being ranked above you?
So what do you think about the rankings?
I mean, if you're asking me personally, Kevin Garcia, I think that you should be ranked #1.
Okay. So
based on your accolades.
The guy at #1 is a guy that just had a draw his last fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, what are we talking about? It ain't really nothing to even talk about. It is what it is. I ain't tripping.
Thoughts on it? You know, the Ring Magazine rankings did come out, and we know your accolades, we know what you've done. You know, Keyshawn's made a lot of noise recently, and that's your boy, but what do you think about him being ranked above you?
So what do you think about the rankings?
I mean, if you're asking me personally, Kevin Garcia, I think that you should be ranked #1.
Okay. So
based on your accolades.
The guy at #1 is a guy that just had a draw his last fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, what are we talking about? It ain't really nothing to even talk about. It is what it is.
Fans are starting to believe this is more than a comeback. This is personal redemption. And while Lamont Roach has kept quiet, staying in the gym and refusing to ride the hype, he knows what's coming. He's felt it before. But can he survive a Tank Davis that's out for blood?
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think August 16th.
They announced it today?
Today. So what do you think, you know, considering you were one of the handful of people to pick Lamont Roach, giving him a tough fight? What do you see the rematch?
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So.
I'm gonna say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fight?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove me.
If you beat Zepeda, do you feel that that's the toughest test of your career? And they'll give you the credit if you win?
Who knows? It's a never-ending process, you know. I think I stopped looking for credit because at the end of the day, once you get the credit, something else happened, they gonna move on anyway.
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you gonna fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys? If you feel good?
We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, you can see we can talk like.
I think Rolly Romero says you're his dream fight. What would you think of the fight with Rolly Romero if you win? He does have a WBA version of the title.
Right now, my focus is to fight Barrios. I'm not thinking about anything in the fight, but focus on Barrios. It's one at a time.
There was fighters who, if Manny gets you to smile at him, he's got you. Like, is that true? And what do you think of Barrios? Was he being too respectful of you? And what did you think when you were sizing him up?
Secret they can, when I smile, like, I mean.
We'll find out August 16th. Let us know your take in the comments. Is this Tank's revenge tour or Roach's rise? Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of the build-up. This is Tank Davis 2.0, and he's not here to box. He's here to send a message.